One of the most popular Coach bags of all time is the Ergo. But the Ergo isn't really just one bag, it's a line of handbags from Coach. In this video, I will take you through the history of the Coach Ergo line. I'll show you as many iterations of the bag as I've been able to find, which I think is most of them, along with the style numbers and the original prices where available. I'll also show you a handful of Ergo bags that I have for sale, including one of the most popular ones from the original line. And I'll show you a brand new Coach Ergo bag that they just released this fall that's a remake of that bag that I have for sale. So stay tuned. And welcome, I'm Autumn Beckman and I am here to help you live your most luxurious life within your budget. I post new videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those, and so you don't miss my daily community posts where I post the best sales of the day and fabulous handbags that I find. Also, don't miss my website, autumnbeckman.com. I will have that linked in the description box below, and that's where you'll find the handbags that I have for sale, as well as small goods and my planner pages. I have the My Handbag Collection Organizer, which is a collection of many different pages where you can track, record, and organize all your handbags and small goods, as well as pieces from other collections you may have. And I just launched calendar pages, traditional calendar pages in several different formats, so you can find the one that fits best for you, as well as many other pages to supplement that calendar that you might not find anywhere else. I'll go through all of these Ergo bags in chronological order based on when they appeared in the Coach catalogs that are available to me. I don't have a full set of the Coach catalogs, which is why I said I'll show you as many as I can. There probably are a few other Ergos that I'm not aware of and haven't been able to find online yet. But I'll have a very good selection of them, and as we go through them, I'll show you the catalog photos. There are also a few that I didn't find in catalogs but did find in Google searches, so I'll show you photos of those. And anything I've found available for sale, I will link in the description box. The Ergo line was first introduced in 1997 under the direction of Coach's then creative director, Reed Krakoff. At this time in the late 90s, Coach was still making most or all of their bags in the style of those original vintage Coach bags that we think of when we think of vintage Coach. The ones that are all leather with no lining. The bags that many people consider the pinnacle of Coach. The name Ergo comes from ergonomic. These bags were designed to be ergonomic, to be worn on the body. There are 3 pages in the 1997 early fall catalog that are devoted to the new Ergo collection. This first page has the Ergo Pocket Zip. It's a shoulder bag with a pocket on the outside and a zip closure. Style number 9033. The original price was $238. I had one of these bags in mahogany. I kind of regret selling it a few years ago, but I have a video on it, so I will link it below in the description box if you're curious to see more about this bag. The next page shows the Ergo Hobo 9026 for $298 and the Ergo Flap Bag with style number 9029 for $268. We'll come back to the Hobo bag later in the video. That's the larger of these two. The third page shows the Ergo Mini Zip, style number 9020, priced at $128. This and that pocket zip are two of the more sought after of the original Ergo collection. And I have this one. This is the mini zip in the color black. This bag recently gained popularity because of this photo, which has a celebrity wearing this red one. And I have mine available for sale. It comes with a hang tag. It's in great condition. Here is just a quick little spin of it. There's the bottom and the inside. There is a slip pocket on this side, and this would make an amazing holiday gift for yourself or a loved one. Also shown on this page is the Ergo Mini Satchel, style 9027 for $114, and the Ergo Zip, style 9025 for $226. This original line of Ergo bags has become very popular lately with the increase in popularity of vintage Coach, and the prices have really gone up on these. It's also more and more difficult to find the ones that are in different colors, besides neutrals. In 1998, in the spring preview catalog, they introduced the Ergo Shopper, style 9035, and it was priced at $298. They also did a line of satin pieces, which included this Ergo, the Ergo Satin Satchel, style 6102 for $114. That would probably be a difficult bag to find these days in great condition because of the satin. So if you want one and you find one, expect to pay up for it. When I did a Google search of Ergo bags, I found this Nubuck one, the Nubuck Ergo Mini Satchel, which I didn't see in the catalogs that I have. The style number is 4399, and I found one in a green and one in a brown. Jumping ahead to 2003, in the spring, they introduced some new Ergos. There's the Ergo Spectator Zip, style 9294, for $268. The Mini Signature Ergo Zip, style 6618, for $268. There was also a Mini Signature Ergo Small Zip, but they don't have it pictured in the catalog. Style is 6617, and it's $198. And this Ergo Pieced Zip, which is lovely. Style 9288, priced at $328. Jumping ahead 4 more years to 2007. Based on this catalog, it seems to me that 2007 was the year of the Ergo. The Ergo was featured on the cover. This spread in the catalog shows the new collection of Ergos, the 2 different styles of bag they had, which were totes and hobos, and a variety of the colors and materials that were available. Here we see the Ergo Hobo in the signature jacquard and in 2 different colors of leather, a turquoise and a camel. Here we see the Ergo Tote in turquoise leather. Notice how this one has a snap on the front pocket, whereas these Ergo Totes have a turn lock. And you'll notice the same things on the hobos. Some have a snap on the pocket and some have a turn lock. That's going to denote the size of the bag. The ones with the snap are smaller and the ones with the turn lock are larger. That is very, very helpful information to know if you are looking for these on the Preloved market, because people don't always list them correctly. Here we see a few more Ergo hobos. Some are in leather, and then you see the one that has the print. That's called the scarf print. I believe the bodies of those were done in silk, but I could be wrong about that material. Not all of the information, like the style numbers and prices, were legible in the scans of the catalogs that I have, but I'll give you the information I do have. The larger of the Ergo Totes, which is actually called the extra large, style number 10744, original price was $428. Keep in mind this was in 2007. That's coming up on 20-ish years ago. $428. I don't want to hear any more complaining about how much Coach prices have gone up, because that's fairly comparable to today. It's not that much less. Of these Ergo hobos, the signature print, that would be the jacquard, style 10764, was $268. The scarf print, 10781, was $328. The small leather one, 10739, that was $198. And then I have 2 other leather ones. I'm not sure, based on the descriptions that were given, how to distinguish the difference, but one is style 10740, that's $268. The other was 10741 for $368. So there's probably a size difference there that wasn't listed, or a difference in materials to cause that $100 price difference. I have 3 bags from this collection, 2 of which I have up for sale. One I'm keeping in my personal collection. This is the one I'm keeping. This is the Ergo Tote in the extra large size in turquoise leather. I'll bring it closer. So you'll notice it has that giant turn lock that does work. When you open up that pocket, something you'll notice if you go for a turquoise bag Preloved that's this old is you're going to find that there's some fading. You see how the color's a little different inside the pocket where it's been closed up and protected. So keep that in mind when you're looking for the colorful bags. These also will have the legacy stripe satin interiors, which is gorgeous. Here's the original hang tag, so it does have a little bit of a puff to it, and then it's plain and flat on the back. And then the interior with the pocket in the back, the story patch, the legacy stripes, that brown thing at the bottom is the dust bag. And this also has the snap hook closure and 2 slip pockets on the front. The next one I have is another Ergo tote. This one is in the signature jacquard, and it is gorgeous. It is immaculate. It's like new pretty much. So here is a spin of it. It's so nice, and the jacquard has come back in style in recent years. This has leather trim, including a leather base, and leather on the handles. I'll bring it closer. So there's the turn lock, which does work. Here's the interior and the other side of the interior. The original hang tag, front and back. You see all the leather trim and that dark brown. It's so pretty. Here are all the corners. There's that one. and then this side and the base. And the interior of this one has a brown kind of satiny lining. I'm not sure what that fabric is, but you have the zip pocket, the story patch, that same kind of latch as the other, 2 slip pockets on the front, and there is the inside. This is clean and gorgeous, and again would make a fabulous gift for the holidays. It also comes with a dust bag. The next example I have from this collection to show you is this bag, the Ergo Hobo. This one is in a gray patent leather, and it's the larger size because it has that turn lock. Give you a little spin. This one is available for purchase. It does have a couple of issues I want to show you. There's the base, so I'll bring it closer. First of all, hopefully you can see it's a crinkled patent leather. This has silver hardware this time with that turn lock. And when you open that, let me turn it around. On this one you have the Tattersall fabric interior. Now I don't know how well that'll come up on screen, but the issue with this bag is there is cracking along the edges and some peeling in that patent. So be aware of that. There's quite a bit of it around the bag. So when you unzip it, the interior looks like this. There is some marking up here from, it looks like a marker or something, a pink marker. It's not that noticeable, but you have that Tattersall all the way throughout the interior. You have 2 slip pockets here, a zip pocket on the back with the story patch. And this story patch, the style number, has a Z in front of it, and there's an X in the top corner. And what those stamps mean is that this particular bag was made for a discount retailer such as Nordstrom Rack. So be aware of that too. I have a really good price on this bag if you're interested. Personally, not something I would give as a gift since it has a couple of issues, but could be a great throw around, don't worry about it, pretty much weatherproof bag that still has some style. And it's a nice neutral color, and it's hard to find silver hardware on these bags. Also in this catalog, Coach introduced a mini Ergo key fob, or a bag charm. It's called the Ergo Leather Handbag Key Fob. Style number 92083. It retailed for $38. They are a lot more than that now on the Preloved market. It came in turquoise and white and a pink that's not pictured. And I have the turquoise one, and yes, I actually have it up for sale. I'll bring it closer. So here it is. It has a little front pocket with Coach 1941 stamped on it. And then you turn it around, no pocket on that side. It's in fabulous condition. And on the interior, it's hard to see, but it even has the legacy stripes interior. Now the only issue with this is it did originally come with a tiny little Coach hang tag, which is now missing. It was missing when I purchased it. But I do have this up for sale on my website if you're interested. That would make an amazing stocking stuffer. And remember I said 2007 was like the year of the Ergo. In their summer catalog, they released a lot more. Here you see that signature jacquard Ergo Hobo, as well as the turquoise leather and the scarf print. But they also released the signature patchwork Ergo Hobo. Coach has a long history with patchwork bags. At some point I will do a video on that. Style number on this one is 10808. Original price was $298. Here it's shown in the color indigo, but it was also available in a khaki colorway. I'll show you another example of that colorway in just a minute. And I don't see the picture of this one, but it was listed in the catalog. There's one called a small leather Ergo Hobo, style 10739 at $198. Here's the small Ergo tote in the camel color. This catalog has the style number legible. It's 10743, and the price was $328. They also did the patchwork in the tote. This is that khaki colorway. The style number is 10810, and it was $428. And this was also done in indigo. And here's the small Ergo tote in the scarf print. That scarf print tote is style 10738. It was priced at $398. In the fall 2007 catalog, they introduced the Ergo in patent leather, similar to the gray one I just showed you. Style number was 11009. It was $458. Now I have a catalog from 2008 that I'm a little bit confused by. Maybe you guys can help me out. Someone else scanned these catalogs and put them on the internet. I'll have them all linked below, by the way, if you want to look through them yourself. And this catalog is stamped with the address of a Coach outlet store, not a boutique. And I know that some of the bags in this catalog are outlet bags, including one that I have to show you. So help me out, did Coach do catalogs for the boutique and also catalogs for the outlet? Because I haven't seen any other outlet catalogs. Or did they maybe mix things together? If you know, please let me know in the comment section. So on the cover of this 2008 catalog, they have what I call the Kiss Lock Ergo, but Coach calls it the Ergo Patent Pleated Framed Satchel. I think my version is a little easier to remember. The number and price were illegible in this catalog, but these are so pretty. And I think from this picture you can tell that some are leather, and then that pink one looks like it's the crinkled patent, like my gray one. And I have one of these bags to show you. This colorway was not in the catalog, so I'll give you a little spin of this. This one is not currently for sale. It has some issues, and I want to try to deal with those before I put it up for sale. Let me bring it closer. You can get a good idea of the crinkled patent here and how pretty those pleats are. But this one has, you see, some staining there, and a few more spots of staining here. And then there is quite a bit of staining on the interior on both sides. But that Kiss Lock is so cool. I love how big that is. There's staining inside there too. It's just got all kinds of issues. But the big zip pocket on the back, and then on the front you have two slip pockets. And there's this magnetic, it looks like it would be a closure, but it's not because those things are in the way. So I think they just stick to the little balls on the Kiss Lock. But the design of the bag is beautiful, and of course I love this color. And they also released pleated Ergo hobos and totes, which are also so pretty. I love pleating. Again, the prices and style numbers were not legible in this catalog. But then they also have this bag. This is the Ergo tote in a clear PVC. The PVC has the signature C's on it, and then it has gold leather trim. I found one of these bags on eBay currently. I'll have it linked below in case you're interested. But the price, y'all, the price. I don't know what the original price on it was. It was probably in the $200 to $400 range based on the other bags we've seen so far. This one on eBay is currently listed at $2,200. But good luck finding another one. This catalog also shows the Ergo leather convertible tote. These bags are very similar to this style, where it has these handles so you could carry it like as a tote like this, but then it also has these D-rings on the side where it has a shoulder or a crossbody strap, and you can fold the top of the bag over and then either carry it as a clutch or carry it like this on your body. Coach has made a few different bags like this over the years. This particular one was a redesign of an earlier bag for a special release that they did honoring Bonnie Cashin. This bag I will have for sale at some point. I'm not sure I'll have it up yet by the time this video goes out, but I might. You can check and see. It's all leather. Here's a little spin of it quickly. Back zipped pocket. Has this fabric interior. It's kind of satiny. There's a snap closure, and there's the interior with the story patch, two slip pockets there, a zip pocket on the back. Doing a Google search, I found a couple more iterations of this era of the Ergo bag. There's this suede patchwork Ergo tote. It's listed as an extra large. The style number is 11310, and it's in the color burgundy. I don't know if that's the official Coach color name. And the suede patchwork Ergo hobo, style 11308, in the same colorway. There's also this suede and velvet patchwork Ergo hobo. The style number is difficult to read on this one. It looks like it might be 11315, but I'm not sure. And it's in this multicolor colorway. We have 3 more years to look at here, jumping way ahead from 2008 to 2021. Stuart Vevers, Coach's current creative director, is now in charge of Coach, and he introduces the Coach Originals. This is where he goes through the archives and does remakes of older Coach bags, typically the ones we think of as vintage Coach. You may remember toward the beginning of this video when we looked at the very first Ergos, I showed you the Ergo Hobo from 1997. Well, they remade this bag in 2 sizes, in leather or in jacquard. I won't go through all the iterations of this, all the different colorways, but I do have another video on it where I show a bag from this line that was also for sale and has since sold, so it's no longer available. But that video has a lot more information about this line if you're interested, so I'll have it linked below. Then just last year in the spring of 2023, Coach launched Coachtopia. And this is their line of sustainable bags made from recycled and other kinds of sustainable materials. And a lot of the bags that they do for this line are remakes of the original 1997 mini satchel. Many versions of this bag are currently available. I will have them linked below. Lots of different colors and patterns and materials. So be sure to check that out if you like that style of bag. And then this year in 2024, just this fall, this is a very new release, as part of the Coach Originals line, they introduced the Curve Zip, which is a remake of the original Ergo Mini Zip. Remember, that's this one. And the remake of this bag is still available on the Coach website, so I will have that linked below as well. Currently, they have it in black, chalk, maple, ruby, and hunter green, and the price is $295. So those are all of the Ergo bags that I was able to find from 1997 until now. If you know of any that I missed, please let us know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, let us know which Ergo is your favorite. Which one of you out there has the most rare Ergo bag? Let us know that too. Do any of you have that PVC one or a fabulous color from that original collection? And be sure to check out the links below for the videos I mentioned and the bags I have for sale in the shop at autumnbeckman.com. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.